Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, soul fam. Hey, soul brothers and sisters. Um, this is a Black Owl message, and I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. I haven't been posting since I made the 500 subscribe limit. But as I stated before in some of my readings, in the beginning, that I was going through a lot in the background, going through a transition. So I would like for you guys to bear with me when it comes down to posting my content, which is really no excuse because I can give you guys shorts and write little things on the community board if you guys pay attention to the community board. Um, but I don't really get too much reaction off the community board, but that's why we'll probably we'll post something if I don't come on and post a video. But I just had to come up here and speak on a couple of things. I want to speak on a couple of things in regards to what I've been receiving messages and energies and so forth. So I want to clear my heart, clear my mind, clear my chakras. And let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength and my redeemer, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Protect us, me and my collective soul brothers and sisters. And this I ask in Heavenly Father, Son, Spirit. Amen. I say shalom. So the message I have for you, soul brothers and sisters, is they will only be able to experience the sample of you. They will only be able to experience the sample of you. This really been weighing on my spirit for so long, like for a couple of days. I think I came up with the message the day before yesterday, which was Friday, I think. Today is Sunday. But it's been definitely weighing heavy on my spirit. And I just keep hearing the Lord, and I feel like it's from the Most High, because when I keep getting messages over and over, it's keep playing over and over my head. It's something I'm supposed to speak on, so I'm gonna speak on it. But it's clear as day that a lot of people that you have came in contact with, experience with, came across, whether it was passing, association, job, hospital, restaurant, grocery store, whatever. But on a bigger standpoint, I'm talking about people you probably definitely interacted with on a daily basis. And maybe these moments that you were encountered, or were dealing with these people, you wanted something. I feel like you wanted to be taken off the clearance rack, or taken off the rack, because it's giving heavy department store kind of energy. It's giving heavy uh purchasing mall kind of vibes. The sample is you. Now I'm gonna give you guys like an example of what I mean when I say they will only be able to experience the sample part of you. Y'all know, y'all go in them stores, Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secrets, any mall place, any store, they have like a perfume, and it's just a sample part. It's a sample bottle. And everybody come in contact with that sample bottle. And, we squirt it. We see if we like it, see if it's something, it can smell good. That's what I mean. So you may be getting picked up, but you're not getting purchased. See, this message is kind of crazy, because I'm like, well, what are you saying, Divine? What are you saying, Most High? What are you trying to tell me? And I still can't get it. So I just say, God, whatever it is that you want to tell me, that you want me to say, that you want me to speak of, I and I ask that you allow me to speak on this situation on behalf of you, through me, from you. So it's funny to me because I am the type of person that will go into that department store and I'll go spray that sample part of the perfume and I'll say, I don't like this one. Let me try another one. I don't like this one. Let me try another one. Okay. So you got a lot of individuals in your life that are testing you. You are the test. Okay. You may not understand why you are not able to be purchased. But I really do see, I'm moving too fast. It's gonna all make sense, y'all, when I'm done. Remember in the beginning I said you are a sample and it cannot afford you. Now I'm now I'm saying to the point where they're testing you. You have been the test, which will be quote unquote the catalyst to a lot of individuals that you have came in contact with. And though they may have experienced you temporarily, momentarily, sparingly, whatever you want to make it seem, it didn't last long. It was short. It wasn't for a long time. It was seasonal. Okay. These were the people that know they cannot afford you. See, God put you on display. Ooh, come on now. He puts you on display. And everybody might not like you. Ooh. These are one of the reasons why I be just nervous. And so I'm talking about this, and I'm understanding now. I'm feeling it. And then I get so emotional with God because the conversations that me and him have be already confirmations to what I already feel. These people cannot afford you. So, brothers and sisters, they cannot afford you. They will only be able to afford the sample of you, meaning it's free. Free access to you. Temporarily, though. You're like that trial where you get a certain amount of a week, the subscription. They only get a subscription of you. And the subscription only lasts for 7 days. Maybe 3. You are in charge of your subscription. How long ever you allow these people to experience you, to encounter with you, or whatever it may be. But I say all this to say is they cannot afford you. This is why you never come off of the rack. God will put you in that position. We got a lot of what it is they're window shoppers. They're window shoppers. And window shoppers are people who want things that they cannot have. Ooh, oh my Lord. Oh God, come on now, speak through me, oh guys. Y'all just don't know what I'm going through, and this message is about to. This message is about to be the pavement to my destination because I feel it. And I'm getting really emotional. Yeah, I really was not trying to cry, but it's been weighing on my spirit for minutes. Because I'm just like, yeah, collective. I want to know, when am I going to be taken off that rack? When I'm going to be taken off that shelf? I know what I'm capable of. I know what the potential I got. I know I'm good value. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm worth buying. And I'm quite sure all y'all feel like y'all worth it. Y'all worth it. But just because you know you're worth it doesn't mean that they know you're worth it. Because it can be something that they don't like about you, you won't get purchased. And what they don't like about you is the fact that you can't be afforded. They cannot afford you. That's what it really is about. This is why we have not got taken off the rack. You can't be afforded. They cannot afford you. So they get a sample of you. Just a little bit of experience. Just enough to keep them thinking like, dang, if I had enough of this, I'd have bought it. They would never have enough because it's something that they want. You want to be taken off the rack, and they want to get you off the rack, but they cannot afford you because your value is so high. 1122. Sometimes God will put you in that position just to show people how valuable you are. Woo. You already been purchased. They just can't afford you. They can't afford you, collective. You're going to sit there and be used and tested by a lot of people. And you know what thieves do? You know, and fools do? They try to come up with a plan and try to get a piece of you. You're the treasure that they cannot afford. You're the piece of item that they cannot take. You're not affordable. Your value is just too high. And I really feel like it's bigger than what you think it is. When it's all said and done, you sitting on that rack for a long time is you being hidden in plain sight, because they always overlook you because they can't afford you. You wondering why everybody else getting taken off, and sometimes they're getting taken off that rack because they smell good. Sometimes people take them off that rack because they look good. The label look good. It's catching. Oh, what's the name got it, so I gotta get it. Sometimes they steal you off the rack too. They can't afford you, they steal you. But then once they get you, they mistreat you, they misuse you. So it'd be like the wait is not in vain. If you think about it. Don't you want to get somebody that affords you? That can afford you? That can purchase you without any problems or any second thoughts? Don't you want to be handpicked? Because Divine already handpicked you. He just want the right people that need you. Big difference from wanting you. When you want it, you sought after. Oh, I want that. Because you're in. Everybody named mama and their daddy and their sister and their uncle and brother want the same thing. So it becomes like, who can get it first? It becomes a race. Fucking rat race, if you ask me about it. Because everybody 14. Because everybody want the same thing. But when you need it, that shit hit a little bit different. That situation hit a little bit different. It hits really different. Because now, whoever needs you is going to make sure they can afford you. And when somebody needs something, they value it more. I'm going to take these messages for myself. I got to take this word for myself. When somebody needs you, they value you more than the person that wants you. You ever get somebody like, oh, I've been wanting you all my life, and they get you, they don't treat you right? So it's be like, I've been dodging you. God been dodging, making me dodge you for a reason all these years. Then you finally take a chance to allow the person to get close to you, and they show you exactly why your soul been running away from them the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Your soul knows. See, because what people look at is the outer. They never know what's the inner. In order to purchase that bottle, you got to spray it first, right? In order to, like I said, you got the lookers, you got the people that just purchase you because you look cute, good. You got the people that purchase you because somebody else said, oh, it smell good. And you got some people that test you, who just experience you for a little bit. So you got to learn the discernment of who are you allowing to take you off that pedestal, to take you off that clearance rack, to take you off that rack. Because will your purchase be in vain? 16 on the clock. Because once you purchased, ain't no returning back. Y'all know department stores don't return back no perfumes like that. No, you probably done squirted a couple of times. Ain't no return back. I don't know. I never heard of a department store returning back any perfumes. And if they do, mark me for wrong, because I don't know. I don't return mine back. But if they do, I will be I'll be really cautious about that. Because you already done sprayed half the bottle. So what did you bringing it back for? I promise you the value would never be the same. Because you already been touched and used. And the store going to look at you like, well, you already used some of it. It look almost gone. Or it looked like you done sprayed. The value won't be there no more if you get pulled off the rack from the wrong person. That's what I'm basically trying to tell you within that context. So the wait is never in vain. And we always say, well, Lord, why are we waiting? Why you got me waiting? Why can't I just be bought? Because they can't afford you. You ain't bought material. You can't be bought. Once you is okay with not being affordable, that's when you gonna be purchased. that's when you gonna get taken off the pedestal. You gonna get took off the display. Because you're needed. So right now you may feel like I'm getting passed up. God, when it's gonna be me? Why haven't I been chosen? Why haven't I been picked? When is my time? God already said it all. He know who he wants to send to you. He knows. God knows already. Why he got you sitting up there and allowing everybody just to experience you but never be able to fully have you. You are the catalyst to people who can't afford you. And they are your catalyst to allow you to know they are your catalyst when it comes to knowing your worth. Because you shouldn't be okay and satisfied with anybody picking you. Woo. Choosing you, wanting you. You want to get picked by somebody that can afford you, right? You want to get chosen by somebody that can really take value into what you about to bring to them. That perfume gonna make people turn heads. That perfume gonna make your person feel good. That person's it's gonna bring value to whoever purchased you. So if you guys are looking for a significant other, or if it ain't about significant other, being picked, whether it's a job, a position, whatever it may be that you're going after and that you want to be picked for, or chosen for, or wanted for, just know the waiting is not in vain. 2020 was just on the clock. You're not waiting in vain. You're just being overlooked in plain sight because they cannot afford you. They can't afford you. Of course you're going to be looked over. I don't... It's plenty of BMWs that look good on the lot. And people pass them and test drive them, but they never purchase them because they can't afford it. You that piece of luxury that can't nobody buy. Embrace that. Until you okay with knowing that you can't be bought because they can't afford you, and be genuinely okay within that, then I don't know what to tell you. Because people that know their worth really don't care about being chosen, picked, purchased. Money don't buy them. Money don't move them. Nothing. So I don't know if this is telling us be okay with being overlooked. That sound whack as hell for some of us. Who want to be okay with being overlooked? Shit, I want me a man. I want me a woman. But everybody that look ain't good. What's that saying? Everything you see ain't glitter, ain't gold. Everything you see ain't glitter, ain't gold. Just because somebody looking at you, they may not feel like you gold. Whole time you is. But they can't see it because they ain't supposed to, they can't even afford. They know they can't even afford you. But they happy they got a chance to even experience you. They got a chance to 22 o'clock. They happy they got a chance to experience you. You know, it's a thought that matters, you know. Mm-hmm. But you collective soul brothers and sisters, cannot be bought, purchased. They cannot afford you right now. And this is why you're being overlooked. These people cannot afford you. They don't match your fly. They don't match your energy. They don't match your mindset. They don't match your alignment. They're not in alignment with you. You're not supposed to. You can't carry these people with you, and they can't carry you with them. The people that can afford you, you gonna know. I seen 23 on the clock. It's like it's gonna be a match. It's gonna be just right. It's gonna feel just right. It's gonna be just right. It's just a no. I need this. So I'm gonna make sure I get what I need. You should want a person who needs you than a person who wants you, and that's all I'm saying. I'm saying, are you selling for people who want you? Or are you willing to settle for people who need you? I need the Lord. Because I know if I put him in the head and I'm at the tail, he going to see everything before me and he going to move it out of the way. I want, that's a desire. That's a temptation. That's lustful energy. You shouldn't want anything when you know the Lord already going to provide. We already know the divine going to provide. You should not want anything. This is why that song, it's me, oh Lord, standing in a need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord. standing in a need of prayer. Not my mother, sister, or my father, but it's you, collective. When you go to God, you don't say, well, I want this, Lord. You say, Lord, I need. And don't he provide? You're going to have somebody praying for you that needs somebody like you, right? And you so used to being wanted, you might not be ready for the need. You so used to being wanted. Because people always, oh, I want this. Knowing they can't afford you. To finding the people that need you. And they're not just going to experience you. They're going to take you off that display. You're going to see the difference from a person who want to need you. They're not even going to use the test. They're not even going to touch the sample. They're going to overlook the test and the sample part of you. And they're going to come approach you. They're going to come and get you, baby. Because it's something that they want. But knowing that it's more that they need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it, but being the fact that I know I want it, I need it. It's going to be a different, you're going to see it. You're going to see the difference of a wanter and a needer. You're going to see the difference. So, if I could tell you something, it will be the waiting wasn't in vain. You was dealing with a bunch of window shoppers. You was dealing with a bunch of test dummies. Because that's what it was. Test dummies. Window shoppers. Opportunists. Thieves. Because like I said, you could have been stolen off. People could have stolen your innocence. Try to take you for granted because of your innocence. Just because you being pure and you're innocent. And, oh, yeah. Yeah, so you was dealing with thieves and you were dealing with opportunists. You were dealing with people that couldn't afford you. You were dealing with window shop. You were dealing with everything in the book of unattainable people. They couldn't afford who you were, your value. You were too valuable for these people. So when they can't meet them standards, they tend to push you to the side or ignore you or let you go because they couldn't afford you in the first place. And back to the sports car. When you go purchase a new foreign car, this person purchases it because they know they're going to be able to take care of the bills, the payments, the maintenance. With things that are expensive, with things that are more of a value, it takes more to take care of it. So God is bestowing in you a period of waiting because he's probably trying to get somebody else in the bracket that they need to be in to afford you. And if it's you, he's trying to get in the bracket where that you can be afforded from the right people, then the waiting will never be in vain. I don't know if I'm talking to you guys can understand me. I don't know if I'm talking in circles. I don't know if I'm getting through to you guys. But I will say this. They cannot afford you. You are the sample to the test dummies. And long as you sit there in a position in plain sight, because you are in plain sight, and allow these people to overlook you and be okay with them overlooking you because you know that they cannot afford you, then you will not go wrong. Because God is going to put you in a position where, God would never put you in a position where you're not going to be sought after. You know, he's not going to put you in this position where he don't have a plan. Put it like that. It's always a plan. So yeah, you may get weary. You may get tired. You may get frustrated. But it's all worth it in the end. I love you guys. From the top of my head to my feet. Sending out love, like positive energy. If this word or this, message resonates with you, gave you some insight, clarity, gave you some wisdom and some knowledge, please hit that like, comment on it, even subscribe to my channels if you are new, and let me know in the comments if you want to comment on this experience, whatever it may be. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're feeling your girl vibe. This is crystal clear guidance. Checking out. I love you guys. Deuces.